What's up, and welcome back to my channel. It's your boy, Kris, KeyZ. And I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to talk about Logic 12.3, the update using Beat Breaker in a beat to make your beats or your loops sound a lot more interesting to your listeners. So we're going to take a simple beginner, an amateurish sounding beat, amateurish, I guess that's a word, and try to make it sound a little bit more professional. And once again, we're using Logic plugin, the 12.3, the new update on the Beat Breaker plugin. So let's dive right in and let's see what we can come up with. So I started out with a little loop right here. I'll play it for you. Just a little vibe. So it's just a drum loop and a little synth pad, a little gated synth pad, right? Okay. So now that we got the idea for that, let's go in here and see what we can do to make this sound a lot more interesting, to fill this beat out, right? All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is, let's start with the synth. So if I just single out the synth pad, all right, so let's go to our plugin settings over here and let's add in the Beat Breaker. And to do that, what we need to go to is go to multi-effects and go to Beat Breaker, and we'll go stereo. So I've talked a little bit about Beat Breaker and a little bit of the effects, the new effects that they have, like the repeat, the cutoff, and the resonance. But one of the hidden features I want to also talk about is the bottom down here. So if I play it, I can start going to like the halftime setting, little presets, reverse, a filter, the scratch. They have those different presets. But one of the things a lot of people have been missing is, if you go over here to where this pencil is, you see when I click that right there, you see those two little lines. That means I can go in here and edit basically my little presets. I guess that's what I'll call them, your presets down here. So now that it's off, you don't see it, but when I click it, you'll see those two lines, and you can go in and change any of these. So I'm just going to change this all mode right here. And when I click on that, you'll see I have all these extra, even more options that I can do. So there's a filter option, little preset, so I can do like filter done. So let me just click that, and if I play it, so it does his own thing with that little preset, right? If I click it again, let's go in and try another preset. I like the stutter, and let's try the scatter repeat one. So if I click that, I like that. That's with it, without it. So we can see right off the bat, just by adding this one plugin, you've made it a little bit more swag from a simple arpeggiated, gated synth pad. But let's keep building so we can actually keep doing the same thing with a lot more of these instruments. So I think next, so we have the drums and that pad. Let's see what that sounds like together. Hey. I like that. And if I was arranging, maybe you can do some parts on, some parts are off, but let's keep building on this off this little 8-bar loop. So next, another hidden part is some of these Logic loops that are in here. These loops are something I haven't even taken full advantage of, and I need to start playing with a little bit more. So let's see if we can find us a nice loop in here. Let's go to instrument, and let's go to a bass. Let's see if we can find a bass sound. We'll go to synthetic bass and bass here, and we're in the key of, I believe, E minor. So let's find see if we have something here in E minor. Maybe not that one. Let's keep going. That might work. So so we play this quad bass right here. I like that. So let's drag this sample in here. All right, let's play it again. Let's the solo here. I'm gonna mute these drums for a second. So if I play it back, I think I want to start on beat 2 here. So what I'm gonna do is just cut. I'm gonna cut it right there. Let me just move this out the way. Let me just cut measure 3. I'm gonna move this here, and let's scoot this back. Let's see what we got. So just adding the beat breaker on the synth pad and pull it in a simple sub bass, I have a totally different vibe than where I started from. Add the drums back in. All right, let's keep building. So let's go to something else. I think it'll be cool if we added like a vocal sample. So let me go. Now I'm gonna go back. Let me clear this out. And if we go over here to using our samples, let's go to vocal samples here. And we're in the key of E minor again, so let me just quantize, but organize our samples till we get to E minor. Let's see what we have here. That's cool. Cali Swag Choir. So let's drag this in. And once again, this is all so quick. Y'all have seen me do this on the fly. And it's just based off of the inspiration that's already available to you within your own software. If you have Logic Pro, you have this. All you have to do is just get the new update, the 12.3 update. So let's add the beat breaker on this choir right here. So here we go. Let's go back to beat breaker. Once again, go to multi effects and go to beat breaker. And let's play with this vocal. I think we can do a halftime. I'm gonna go ahead and double this over, another 4 bars. I like it. Maybe we can do a little repeat or a cut off a little bit. Turn the cut off down. Breaker makes it so easy. It's almost like a Swiss Army knife of plugins available for you. So just off of like a few minutes of us just creating, you can already see we started out. Let's go back to where we started from. Let's see. Let me take the beat breaker off here. What else do we have? So it's not bad, but once we start adding in the samples, and it's not even bad with the samples, but just by adding a simple plug-in, in which that's what hopefully I'm inspiring you guys to try out if you haven't already. Start applying beat breaker to your samples that you already have, and you get a whole different vibe. Now I can even go in, say my pad here. Let's say I want to go in and add, say, the cutoff. Maybe the time a little bit. Versatility, like I said, just installing the beat breaker, and you can install this on any specific track that you want to. So hopefully me taking just a few minutes and showing you how you can start using Logic Pro, the new update, using Logic samples, using Logic's plugin, Beat Breaker, and start applying that to your beat creativity and start taking simple beats, simple samples, and turning them to a little bit more professional and, like I said, more interesting music to share with your fans and your listeners. All right, guys, I hope this helped out a lot for you today. If you did, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe button. And once again, it's your boy, Kris KeyZ. I love y'all. Be safe. Peace.